Okay, so hello. Welcome to the latest part of Simulator 3, which we recorded immediately. I'll start again. Which I am actually recording immediately after the previous part, which is unusual for me, but I'm going to do it because the last level was so short anyway. So, okay, there are three choices we have. We've got Nevada, we've got London, we've got South Pacific Islands, although that's less South Pacific Islands and more the Philippines, but okay. So, the best place to go... Right, you've got three choices. Normally, in this sort of situation, I would probably go, hey guys, where do you want to go next? But I think we all agree that when we play this game, the thing to do is to go to Nevada. The reason for that is, well, it'll become apparent. Basically, you lose all your stuff at some point during Nevada, and there's no point in gathering tons of things from the South Pacific and from London and then losing it all in Nevada. But if you do Nevada first, you only lose what you gained in India, and then you can stock up on stuff in Nevada, South Pacific, and London. So let's do Nevada, and then I'm going to do South Pacific. And the reason for that is because it gives you a little bit of a break, because Nevada's very modern themed, and then South Pacific takes you back to like the old themed, London brings us back to the modern, and then the last level will give us what we need. So, let's go. Let's do Nevada. So yeah, that's a shotgun. This is Nevada, because many of you know that this is the, we're in the United States of America. Of course we are. I was recently in the United States of America myself. It's true. But, no. No. There we go. Although when I record this, it's actually before I go to the United States. But yeah. So don't go that way, because there's quicksand. Which, I've got a fact about this. Quicksand in Nevada is known to be highly toxic due to the influence of light pollution from the Vegas Strip. It's mutated every grain of sand in the state. And also some parts of New Mexico. No one knows why. So this is a cactus. Doesn't do anything. Ah, I fooled you. I tricked you into thinking it was important. So this is a nice little deserty place. Might wonder why they did Nevada of all places. Why not, like, have Lara go to California and just shoot up Hollywood for no reason? Well, I think you'll find that it's simply because, well, you'll see. Remember, this game was made in 1998. In case you didn't know this, in 1998 there was a TV show on TV. I know, it's a revelation. Called The X-Files. I don't know if you've heard of the show, but it was a show about aliens and the supernatural and stuff. It was about FBI agents who investigated the supernatural. It's kind of a niche show, not many people have heard of it. And that should give you a clue as to why we're here. So yes, we're in Nevada. How many save crystals do I have, by the way? I have 11 save crystals, because of course I do. Because I'm really cool. I'm really cool. So we've got a couple of pits. We've got a couple of... Sounds like a snake. Now I'm going to assume... Maybe run and jump? Yes. Okay. So there's barbed wire down there. It's really not a good place to fall. But we do need to drop down into the barbed wire at some point. What? Yeah, we do. That's how it works. So what we want to do is... Okay. Apparently, it's this drop. If you see, you can see the barbed wire doesn't quite fit into this section here, which it doesn't. Oh look, the cobras have followed us here. The UK's anti-terrorism unit has followed us here. Which doesn't really surprise me. So yeah, this is a secret. And it's a secret because the logic is, why would I fall into a barbed wire pit? Because there's a secret in it, obviously. So the lesson here, kids, is anywhere that looks dangerous to fall into, make sure you give it a try, because you might just find treasure. That's how it works. But yeah, this show that I was mentioning, this show called The X-Files, again, don't know if you've heard of it, so I'm going to tell you about it. It was the show, it was about a guy, his name was Fox. No, he didn't drive a spaceship, that's just silly. You know, but he did have someone going around saying, I can't let you do that, Fox, a lot, but not quite in the same way as the game I'm referring to. It was a very different thing. There was a lady in it. Her name was Dana Scully, and she was a bossy boots, and she was skeptical of everything. And there's a stealth bomber. That's nice. Come see the mythical stealth bomber. Its natural habitat. It's been named in such a way to trick people. It's actually really noisy, as you just witnessed, really. But when you tell your enemy it's a stealth bomber, they immediately forget they saw it. It's very effective, you know. It also works with the president, as he is a stealth bomber. Would you stop making jokes like that? I heard you laughing there. Shut up. Yeah, the facts are just going to turn into puns at this point, aren't they? Yeah. I hope you like puns, because you're going to get a lot of them. The music cue for the Cobra came in late. So the thing is, with Tomb Raider 3, it's very glitchy. This game is their newfangled triangular level system. As you can tell just by looking around at all this, just look how triangular everything is. Seriously, that amused me when they announced this game. They were like, guess what, guys, we're building this game on triangles. I'm not even kidding, that was a real thing that happened. So you want to... Is this where I want to drop? I think this might be where I want to drop. Don't want to drop down directly, no. Okay. Okay. Whoop. That should do. Hey! That worked. Yeah, we're going the right way. I wrote down small medkit. That's clearly not a small medkit. That was a large one. I am having difficulty telling the difference. Past me had a problem trying to tell the difference between small and large. This is interesting. Is that rock flat? I can't tell. One of these rocks is flat. It better be flat, or else I'm going to land in quicksand, and that's not going to be fun. Oh, good. This better not be a slope. It's not a slope. It's a thing. So, how'd you find Nevada so far, Lara? It's okay. What's your problem with Nevada? I just don't. It's the desert. Yeah, when it comes to places like this, I wish there were more people around. Specifically poor people that I can shoot. So it always comes down to that, doesn't it, Lara? Of course it does. It's the most important thing in life. Being able to kill people in the... I missed the end of that, Lara, I'm sorry. I know I keep making that joke, and I love doing it. Where are we? We are climbing out here. This is very straightforward. I like Nevada, by the way. Nevada is probably my favourite part of Tomb Raider 3. It's another reason I like doing it first. Apart from the logical reasons. So this is a canyon. No, this big canyon. This is actually the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon isn't in Nevada. It is now. They moved it. But they moved it in 1953. At the insistence of the Las Vegas mayor who wanted to increase tourism. And then he invented gambling. And then there was no need to have the Grand Canyon here anymore, and it was just taking up space. That can't possibly be true. I'm pretty sure the Las Vegas mayor didn't invent gambling. Of course he did. Why do you think it's so associated with Vegas? That's what... It's associated with that because the laws in... Oh, there's a... vulture. Anyway, as I was saying, it's called that because I think the laws in Vegas have something to do with... Nope, it's all to do with the Vegas mayor. He invented gambling. So it works. I'm sorry that you can't handle the truth. But that's the truth. In all honesty. Right, I'm pretty sure there's another one. It's gonna like jump in my face suddenly. I guarantee it. The problem with this level though is that because they were so obsessed with their triangular system, I will stop making fun of that when it stops being funny. So much of the level just looks like a slope. And that's a problem, because I don't know what's a slope and what's actually... Oh. This is also another problem, but it's a problem throughout the game, where you can only climb up on like one side of a platform, because... Okay. No, that was wrong! Well, that's okay. Bird is dead. So now we're going to go all the way back. We're going to go all the way back twice now. There's some good stuff in the pool. We've got some shotgun shells, which aren't going to work at this point because they're waterlogged. Look, until Core stopped doing that, I will keep making reference to the fact that it's a bad idea to put shotgun shells underwater. I've ever used a shotgun, but I'm pretty sure that it's a bad thing. That was a stupid idea. To be fair, Core Design have stopped doing stuff like that in these games because they've stopped doing these games entirely. Because they made Angel of Darkness and ruined the world. There's a point that I want to get across as well. I see people in the Tomb Raider community trying to defend Angel of Darkness and say it's actually my favourite Tomb Raider because it was doing loads of really good, cool stuff. And one thing I've noticed, so many people say they really love Angel of Darkness on its potential, like what it could have been. How the hell do I make this jump? And I'm like, that's not really a basis on which to say it's a good game, because if the released product isn't very good, then it's not really living up to its potential. But okay, whatever you say. Oh, hang on. I think I meant to go over here. Now this game is glitchy as hell, but at least it's still playable. Is there oh. I'll get up there eventually. So how are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're having a good time watching me fail at this jump over and over again. Don't worry, you're not going to see this endlessly. Right, don't grab, just jump. There you go. You got it right that time. Now, will I need to grab for this one? Ooh, the thing there. This is where I fall in the water again. Just screw my life at that point. Get up there. Yeah! I am the Tomb Raider master. That's why I need to have notes by my side to know where the hell I'm going. Now I do it to restrict how much exploring and stuff I'm doing, so I don't end up getting massively stuck and going, what do I do now? And so I can make sure I find all the secrets as well. So, okay. Let's do things properly. Let's do it. Okay. Right, let's go back to where we were. Okay, let's hope that this works properly. Just keep dropping as carefully as possible. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Because if you go over here, then you go into space, and you get a thing. The Cobra an item, it's an item. You never know. I think they're actually supposed to be rattlesnakes in this level. Which would probably make more sense, because I think rattlesnakes live in the desert states, but cobras don't. Cobras are India. But they're largely the same enemy in this game. So anyway, let's cut back to the ladder again.